5.
Get the fucking dick out your fucking throat.
How you guys doing? Thank you for joining us on episode 5 of Room 203. Yes, we made it to episode 5. I didn't think it was gonna happen.
We're here now.
Lex is not in the red chair anymore. He's back with us, back in the building. Marshall is somehow still here. I don't know why.
I don't even like this guy.
But
I honestly thought y'all were gonna be friends today, but I guess I was.
No, we're gonna be friends today. Today's a good day. It's episode 5.
No, hey, can y'all switch or something?
No. We're not playing musical chairs in this bitch.
It's Room 203, bitch.
Let's get it popping.
What are the keys to being in a healthy relationship? Because I personally haven't really been in anything healthy. It's been nothing like abusive or crazy. But like I realize I'm very selfish, and I don't think my relationships with my ex-girlfriends have been like the best. And you guys, I've admired your relationship. You were in a long distance relationship. Right. You obviously had a girlfriend like for a while. Like what would you guys say would be the keys to success?
Can I start it?
I mean,
he's eager. I mean, my man raised his hand and everything.
It never happened in my. Well, it happened on and off, and that's consistency. Like I feel like my relationship was very inconsistent at times. Like just like a basketball player. Like you know how some players like perform like on a daily basis.
Like Lonzo Ball.
No, I'm not using that.
Okay.
Reference. My biggest fear would be my performance that night. Because some nights I can get up and I have a good ass game like LeBron, and some nights I go Lonzo Ball and that shit, and I go over. So. But no, consistency is a big thing in a healthy relationship. As far as like everyday basis, you got to be on the same page. You don't want no like dry areas or no miscommunication on what you didn't do or you know, things like that.
There's 2 big ones for me. I think communication, just being on the same page. And when and when I'm saying communication, I'm not saying the constant, 24/7 blow up. What are you doing? Who you with? Snapchat. It's the communication where you guys are both on the same page. You talk about it in person, like, listen, I'm working all day, but I'm gonna see you tonight. Right. That shit. Or I'm gonna see you this weekend, blah, blah, blah. Like, we'll have a busy week. It's that communication, right? Okay. Another thing, I think you have to keep it interesting. You have to spice it up. Right. You have to keep your girl, your husband, your wife, whatever, on their toes. Like, listen, you know what? This Thursday, be ready by 7 o'clock. I'm picking you up. Right. Or if you guys are leaving together, be like, listen, I need you dressed by 7. Right. Don't tell her where. Take her. It doesn't just have to be a nice fancy dinner. It could be something little, like a museum, or take her somewhere, a part of the city that she hasn't seen yet, to watch the sunset. Right. Something to spice it up. Right. Because that honeymoon stage only lasts so long.
Yeah. Hello. As soon as they get out of that honeymoon stage, they kind of don't know how to react to just kind of the ebbs and the flows of just being in a relationship. Right. So I think it's important to, like you said, like keep it spontaneous and keep that excitement. Yeah. And like obviously, like it doesn't just have to be about sex. I feel like a lot of people are like, "Oh, we'll
spice it up with sex.
We'll keep it spicy. Yeah, we'll spice it up in the bedroom."
You only could throw it back so many damn times, bro. Like, goddamn.
This whole fucking show is wild. In the same breath, like you do have to make like efforts to keep doing like spontaneous things and be consistent with it. Right. So I fuck with both of those answers because they both kind of go hand in hand.
Like, don't be afraid to invite your girl around the bros like here and there. You just gotta make sure, like, you gotta tell her, like, look, this, that, and the third before you get over here. Make sure you don't say no out of pocket shit, but bring her over, man. Like,
you gotta have that same conversation with the bros too. They don't bring up X, Y, and Z.
The bros gotta be on the same
yesteryear. You don't want to get in trouble for some shit that happened before you met your girl. For sure.
That was homegirl you was talking about last week. Oh, he was talking about you last week. I didn't even know this thing last week. What are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
this next question is really for like those couples who have been together for I would say like at least a year, because I feel like a year for us in this day and age is a long time.
10 years.
Like, it's a long time. So for those couples who were together,
that's a bid.
I'm done with you niggas. For those couples who have been together for like at least that long, if not longer, and they break up, when is it okay, or like when is it basically okay to start dating someone else? Seriously, not like rebounding, you feel me, like you getting your rocks off, you hooking up or fucking other people. Like, when is it time to like kind of take it serious? Like, when is that kind of cool? Like, when do you kind of get that other person out of your system?
Hello. If you start dating within the first couple of weeks, right after you break up, I feel like you didn't like your previous girlfriend or whatever before, you didn't like them as much as you said you liked them. So that relationship has been over in your eyes since probably a long time before that. So I would think
you gotta like somebody if you're with them for a year. You gotta more than like them.
Right, but you can just drag shit along. Like you don't have to. You can be in a relationship and not be in a relationship mentally.
True.
That's big facts. Yeah,
that's true.
So I feel like me personally, it will probably take me like a month and a half, 2 months to like start dating. Not even to like put them on the social media, just to start dating. Like, feel people without sliding in DMs. Shit like
because
that.
after you have that breakup, you give that sympathy dick. You know what I'm saying? Like you give like like everybody, like if someone goes through a breakup, they're like, I'm going out with my girls this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Or the guys is like, I'm going out with my.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
you
need a rebound. Everybody needs a rebound.
Right. So I feel what you're saying. I think it's like I think you should wait at least 2 months, because if you're with someone for at least a year,
right.
I think you should wait at least 2 months, because you're gonna do a lot of shit out of spite initially, even if it's not intentionally. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're like, oh no, I'm not doing it out of spite, but you are, because you're salty, or something, or the opposite. Whoever got hurt is salty, but both ends are affected. Salty.
That's some New York shit.
So both sides are affected. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, even both ends. Both sides are salty. Goddamn.
I think there's a fine line, because I feel like there's people who break up with their significant other. They wait that 2 months and then they jump right back into a relationship because they miss that. Like, they miss that having that person, or that constant attention.
Right.
Like, so I think it's a little like it definitely is one of those play it by ear situations.
Love yourself.
Right. Like take time. Like when I ended stuff with, like when my ex-girl and I broke up, like you take a few months, you fuck around, you do whatever you got to do, and then it's like, all right, like let me reflect,
yourself, right?
And like let me see, like, okay, any girl that I meet from here on out, and like let's say we talk or whatever, I'm looking at what are things that I like, what are things that I need, what are things that are complete turnoffs. You feel me?
Hello.
You got to look at it from the standpoint of, am I doing this out of spite? Am I doing this because I need the attention? Or am I doing this because I really have connected with another person?
Right.
Because we're not saying like you can meet someone, probably 3, there's no time frame. You can meet someone the next day that you break up. Yeah, the grocery store.
Trader Joe's.
They be having some Johns in there with the yoga pants.
Next time I go to Trader Joe's, I might drink Henny before I go.
That's wild. This is wild.
I'm joking.
No, but you feel me though? Like
he's not joking.
He's not joking. This whole fucking show is wild. So like you broke up, you're good, you're happy with this new person.
Right.
When is it okay to post them on social media?
Not until all the pictures of your previous person are off your I think that's a big and I hate to sound like we're just like so attached, like social media is everything, but it is the truth. I don't want to be posted on nobody's shit unless everything's off, because if you still have that person on, you still feel some type of way about that person.
Right.
Period. And you're not ready to fully. You're holding on. You're holding on to that rope. You're playing. You're holding. My fault, bro. It's the rope, right? So you're holding on. You're holding on to the rope, right? They're still holding on. It's like tug of war, but the other side is pulling way harder. But you're just like this, and it's like let go.
Yeah. I always feel like
how you let go. Hello. They gotta know about moms. They gotta know moms, pops. I'm taking it to the extent they gotta know the bros. Like
to what? Be posted on your social media?
Fucking right.
I feel that. I definitely moms and pops, like that. That's a iffy situation. Sometimes I feel that. But like definitely the bros. Like I'm not gonna put any girl on social media as like, oh, this is my
mom is my bro.
If she hasn't, I feel that. Yeah. I definitely feel that.
I feel that, but it's
like no girl's going on my social if they haven't met y'all.
Right.
And like really met y'all, like not just pulled up and went to the bar with us.
Exactly. It has to be, because at the end of the day, we have to. You can't bring someone around that people that you love don't want around. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or don't feel comfortable around. Like it just never work out. Like ever.
Right. But sidebar, motherfucker. You feel me?
But what's your sidebar?
The sidebar.
Some people don't let go, motherfucker.
I think, or would you be cool with getting into a relationship with a girl if she still has photos of like her and her ex
on her phone,
on her computer, on her phone, in her camera roll? Maybe they're not on her social.
I mean, I think it. In due time, I think that my actions would make her delete them. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't go through the extent of like, oh, delete every picture right now. Right. But I would think throughout time they would gradually delete. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like crack a joke.
Right.
like, you know, some slick shit. Like,
Right.
you might want to delete them in the future.
Like,
I
swipe left, goddamn.
This whole fucking show is wild.
You never know. That best friend could have been somebody that has been in their life since they were like 4 or 5 and they grew up together and their family knows each other and it's just like really on some best friend shit. Okay. Now, if they just met in college on some shit and they quote unquote best friends, like, why you looking at me like that, my nigga?
No, I'm just not, like, I feel you, and I feel like, I mean, obviously.
Why you looking like that, my nigga?
No, I'm just saying.
I've been through it, yeah.
Right. You got backdoor.
For sure, my bitch got Zoop. Oh, God.
So his bitch got Zoop.
Hello.
That guy or girl knows what you like, what you don't like, what turns you on, what doesn't, what makes you tick, what doesn't make you tick, what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? That person has basically spark notes, a spark note on you, period. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's say, you know, if you're their best friend, right? And they fucked with a couple guys and those guys didn't work out, right?
Right.
Spark note.
That girl told her best friend why that shit didn't work out.
Right.
So that best friend will make sure if he ever had his shot,
he gonna shoot that bitch.
that he's not gonna make the mistakes that the previous people had made.
I feel that.
You feel? You know what I'm saying?
If a girl has, like, if a girl I'm talking to has a best friend from way back in the day when they were kids,
Right.
Yeah.
obviously I'm not gonna say you can't fuck with this nigga anymore.
Right.
Like, she's gonna be like, fuck you. Get the
If
fuck
you
out
talk
of
to
my
him,
face.
if you
You know
talk to
what
him
I'm
again, you're dead to me, B. That's what.
Fuck, this nigga went full paid in full on niggas, bro.
I'm joking. I'm completely.
You feel me
joking.
though? Like,
Right.
no girl's really gonna, like, if they've really like been through a lot with that person, like, obviously, like, and I wouldn't expect that. I'd feel like an asshole for even requesting that. But I definitely feel like how you said, there's a lot of like, there's blurred lines between best friends nowadays, because I feel like that term kind of gets thrown
Best
around
friends,
loosely.
Very loose.
And like, it's kind of weird because you have some girls who like will call a guy a best friend and really be trying to put him in the friend zone,
Right.
and he's like trying to get out. And then you have other times where people call each other best friend, but it's because they don't want to let other people know they're fucking on the low.
Exactly.
So it's kind of weird.
Right.
So I think it's really about.
Bestie.
I think
Right.
you're right. I think it's all about context.
Hello.
Your significant other is supposed to become your best friend,
Right.
theoretically. So I definitely feel what both of y'all saying. I think, like I said, it's all about context.
And as long as it's brought up, like, you know, let's say as soon as you start talking to the girl, she's like, listen, I have a best friend that's a guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we've been best friends. I don't want that shit popping up
Right.
once you've been talking.
Exactly.
Because then it's like,
That's-
why is it just popping up now? Or if, let's say, we all
Right.
go with a group of friends and she's like, oh, this is my best
That's
friend.
right.
This is one of my best friends, Jason. Like, who the fuck is Jason? that topic actually made me think a little bit, because if they have known each other for a long time, you can't expect them to change
Right.
their
So you
life.
agree with me?
I agree.
Because I mean, conversely, like I'm sure, like
I hate agreeing with me.
I agree.
I hate agreeing with me.
I agree with Marshall there.
but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we all have like.
Oh yeah.
Wow, this is like almost uncomfortable. I feel like y'all are going at it a little bit more. This whole fucking show is wild. That's what bestie is to me.
It comes down to
if I hear that's my bestie, that means I fuck him or her on the low, and I don't want nobody.
Listen, it comes down to this: best friend is a boy,
Make a
girl,
rhyme anytime.
fucking Olympic runner. I don't care. If you could take it from my pocket, you can have it.
Hello.
Never forget the elemental rule. If
Hello.
she's choosing,
She's choosing.
she's fucking choosing.
Hello.
Absolutely. Damn, that was a bar.
That was a bar.
That's a fat ass fact.
Right.
Fat ass fact. Fast.
You heard? Hello.
Thank you.
Say it.
Thank you.
No. No, but honestly, thank you guys for tuning in.
He said thank you.
Thank you guys for joining. I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for joining us this week on episode 5. It's Marshall. You got T-Bone. And you got. and you got.
T-Bone and Lex Show.
man.
I'm fucking crying, man. Make sure you tune in next week to another exciting
We appreciate
edition.
all the topics.
We
everything
appreciate
that
the
you guys
love,
been doing.
all
man.
of that.
All love
We'll
is
see
there.
if I'm back in the red chair this week.
We love our guests,
next
so.
week. Who
Right.
knows? Might play musical chairs. Make sure to tune in.
Please tune
every
in.
fucking week. Make sure you
Comment,
DM us.
subscribe at the Room 203 Show.
Subscribe.
You already. Episode
sure.
5. See you guys next week.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to text me.
Tell a friend.
Thank you.
You did.
Talk that talk. It's Room 203.